everyone, welcome back to LZ's Young Learning Emporium. In today's video, we're going to be looking at rounding rules. So basically, we're going to cover when should you round and how much should you round something. So let's start off with the most common thing that you should know. We should never round while working out. So this is really important. We should never round anything while working out. This is important because if we have a number like 1 by 3 and we're just doing a bit of calculations, let's say we're adding 2.7 and we're going to keep going on to get a proper answer at the end, we do not want to round this 1 by 3. So basically the decimal expansion is 0.333 going on forever, so just 0.3 going on forever. So we do not want to round this down to 0.3 and then go on from there. We want to keep it as it is and we want to go on with 1 by 3 plus 2.7 and keep our accuracy for as long as we can so that our answer is as accurate as possible. Now let's talk about how much you should round something. Let's say you've got an example of 1.23 plus 1.345. Okay, that. How much do you round this? Let's say you do want to round this. So how much should you round this? In most cases, what you want to do is to look at the least accurate value, which is this one, 1.23. And then because this is addition, we want to look at the decimal places rather than significant figures. So because this has got 2 decimal numbers after the decimal, so we're going to have our answer rounded to 2 dp. So the answer to this is going to be 2.575, but we're going to round this to 2 dp. So we're going to have 2.58, and that's going to be our answer over here. Now let's talk about multiplication and division and the rules around that. So how much should you round when you're multiplying and dividing? So let's start with an example like 432.5 divided by 3.28. Now, how much should you round this answer, the answer to this? So again, we're going to look at the least accurate value, which is going to be the one with least significant figures. So as we can see over here, we've got 4 and over here we've got 3. So our answer is going to have 3 significant figures. So 3 significant figures. So let's solve this and our answer is going to be 131.8597 and goes on. So here we're going to round to 3 significant figures. So these are our 3 significant figures, and because we've got an 8 after the 1, we're going to round this. So we're going to round this. I'll just rub this and show you the answer is going to be 132, and we're going to say 3 significant figures. And that's how it works for multiplication. Now this is quite similar to how it works for division as well. It's literally the same thing. We're going to look at the number with the least amount of significant figures, and then according to that we'll adjust our answer. For addition and subtraction, we're going to look at decimal places. Okay, for multiplication / division, we are going to look at significant figures. One last thing I wanted to cover in this video was that context comes before these rounding rules. For example, if we've got the context of money, but you've got some numbers like 1.2356 and another one like 1.235, then and you're adding them, let's say, then you won't round your answer to 3 decimal places because that's just not fit for this case. So we would, instead of doing that, we would round it to 2 decimal places because that's just how money works. We've just got 2 cents places after your dollar sign, and maybe we've got a number there, but after that decimal, we've only got 2 places left. So we always want to round to 2 decimal points for something like money. So in these cases, let's say you've got something like centimeters and stuff, instead of going into too much detail, we want to use some common sense over here and just think about, would it be very fit for this case to round to 3 decimal points, let's say, for example. So in those cases, context would come before these rounding rules. And that is our video on rounding rules. So I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something new, and if you've got any questions, please comment them down below, because I'll try and reply to as many of them as I can. So thank you for watching and have a great day. See you later.